Hello clever people and welcome to my review for Noelle. So Noelle is a film starring Anna Kendrick and it follows the story of Santa Claus. And in this version of a Santa Claus story, there is a family called the Kringles who every few decades or so, there is a Santa Claus that takes over. Basically, Santa Claus becomes whoever the last Santa Claus's son was. So it's happened that Santa Claus has passed away, so it is time for Santa Claus's son to take over the mantle and run Christmas. However, some bad things go down when suddenly he has disappeared and nobody can find him, so his sister, whose name is Noelle Kringle, has to go out and find him. So Noelle is a Disney Plus original movie. It launched with the premiere. It launched with Lady and the Tramp, which was the other movie that launched right away. And this one got considerable less attention than Lady and the Tramp. It makes sense. Lady and the Tramp was a big selling point. But this one got quite a bit less attention, which made me a little bit cautious about the quality of the film. Also, the trailer did kind of look like a cheesy Christmas movie, but I'm a huge fan of Christmas and I'm a huge fan of really crappy Christmas movies. So I was down to watch this film no matter what. And reviews starting out of the gate were pretty bad, but I was still just keeping my hopes up. I mean, I've seen some Christmas movies that are very poorly reviewed and they went on to be huge guilty pleasures for me. So I was still interested. And I have to say Noelle was kind of a disappointment, kind of in the same way that Last Christmas was. Both of them are pretty bad Christmas movies, and you can admit that. I think Last Christmas is lower quality than Noelle. But the problem with both of them is that they just didn't have enough Christmas spirit, and that's what you need this time of year. Christmas spirit, especially for Christmas movies. If you don't do anything else with a Christmas film, have Christmas spirit. And I think Noelle tries a little harder than Last Christmas did. There's constant Christmas stuff going on. Every single shot has something Christmassy in it. I mean, and Anna Kendrick is doing a great job with trying to bring Christmas spirit to this movie. She is smiling and jolly in every single scene. It's just paced really weird. I honestly think that was kind of the problem. It's really slow for a Christmas movie, and that kind of just dragged down everything else that this movie could have been in terms of Christmas spirit. It's not a terrible movie, and there's just some very cliche things in it. It's rated G, which is really odd for a movie that isn't animated or isn't like a nature documentary. You very rarely get G-rated movies anymore, and it feels very G because it is so childish throughout the entire thing, and that was just a bit of a problem for me watching it. I felt like I was watching something that was intended for like 3 or 4-year-olds, and I couldn't get a lot of enjoyment out of it. But then out of the blue, they have this kind of not super serious, just not necessarily G-rated, more PG-rated subplot with this dad that Noelle meets kind of maybe a little under halfway through the movie. And it was really weird seeing such a weirdly wholesome Christmas movie and suddenly this weird other kind of more mature plot in there. The two of them just kind of clashed and it felt like that plot deserved to be in a different movie. Noelle isn't terrible, and the acting in this movie, I mean, these actors are trying. They're trying to have fun by making a Christmas movie, and I can respect that, but it's really just a kid's movie. I mean, that's kind of what it is at the end of the day. This movie is very much 100% a kid's movie, and really there's nothing else you can say about it. I will give Noelle a 3.75 out of 10. Alright, that concludes my review for Noelle. So, what are your thoughts on this film, or what is your favorite movie revolving around Santa Claus? Comment in the comment section below and let me know. I'm Robert Burke, and this has been The Clever Critics. Goodbye.